Most impressive performance of the year, an overtime win in Oklahoma City. Now back home in downtown Indianapolis, Bankers Life Fieldhouse, the site of a 4-game homestand over the Thanksgiving holiday. It's the Pacers and the Golden State Warriors tonight on Fox Sports. He won the 150 in 176 games. Jefferson the start, and Pachulia wins the tip. Tipped it out to Teague. We're underway here on Fox Sports Indiana.
So you're going to have to attack early. Yeah, Teague was doing that all last night, but you've got to attack early to force them to come in.
Out of Michigan State, we played 90 seconds. Pacers have the lead, and here's Thompson.
What a pass. He threw that pass. He couldn't even see whether or not Thompson was going to be there for sure. What the opportunity was. You can see he throws it through traffic, knowing Monte can't get around the screen in time. And Klay Thompson is a terrific basketball player, not just a shooter, but a terrific basketball player, Chris, and he has found the range.
Well, that's what he has done in this.
They got out of the lane, too, which is important.
And now Robinson for three.
Well, good hustle there. That's Thad Young that gets that. You and I have talked often about if he's able to get himself free, and Durant's going to come at him slowly, got to let it go. You can see what they got. One of the things I think they're underrated for, they've got really good passes, Chris.
Durant has yet to take a shot. And now for the first time scores in a foul.
I mean, you're out and you have to move the ball.
Pachulia sets that screen, and now Pachulia has it stripped away.
Jeff Teague did a nice job getting his hands on that. Good read. And a really smart play because he... Hello.
And Curry finds him wide open in the corner, and that's short, but Pachulia, the offensive rebound.
And that's an offensive rebound. That's a heck of a pass by Pachulia.
He is at the scorer's bench waiting to come in. Now Durant against Robinson III. And Kevin Durant has 5. I mean, they just have... Pacers also missing their 2 leading rebounders, and that's a steal. Bad pass by Thompson, and Jeff Teague coasts in. And Ian Clark is in, 4th year out of Belmont. Cut into McGee, and he dunks it.
Well, when you've got a guy like Curry, you're going to get that. What the Pacers have...
Look good in the preseason, averaged 12 points per game.
Watch your lob.
Tipped away, but right to Curry. That was knocked away by Seraphin. And El Iguodala for 3. Durant has come back in, and Clark is open. Last year here was a 16-point lead after a quarter as Aaron Brooks gets the jump shot. 10 points off the bench last night for Brooks.
Because they're the most difficult teams to guard. And if you don't have those kind of players on your team, then you've got to find a way to make yourself that effective with what you have. And everybody has to look to...
Where high schoolers could come directly to the NBA.
Watch your post here. Yeah, they like to post him there. Livingston is 6'7", and he plays guard, and they will...
Ellis drives. And now Jefferson finds Teague, gets inside, draws the foul, count the basket. Miles missing his 2nd consecutive game. He went out with a knee injury, and they went back door, and Thompson scores. He went out with that knee injury on Friday.
He's in the corner. There you go.
Ellis attacks to the rim and left that short. Taken by Young and gets one to go. Pacers have a 4-on-3.
Lob. Yeah, that's a very good read because you had Robinson floating out to the corner. Thompson, I don't know Thompson's as tall, but Thompson's not going to fight him for the post position.
Pacers shooting just 31%. They look back door, and Thompson scores.
Well, that's it. Here's the guy you got to keep the ball from in that circumstance.
Quinn, it's hard to say when you have Durant, Curry, and Thompson, but is the most important player Draymond Green as Glenn Robinson III takes it in.
Well, I don't know, but Chris, but they have no shot without it.
Curry looks for long range. Got his former teammate Monte Ellis in the air, and Steph Curry has his first 3. Golden State's led by as many as 15. They have a 13-point lead.
And
they
again,
look back door again.
Yeah, it's a heck of a cut. And again, when Draymond gets the ball, you have to make sure you get off. Steph in his own way has got long arms. Iguodala's got long arms. Wow, that barely touched his hand. And it was gone. That's why Robinson couldn't get there. It barely touched the hands.
Teague has 11, Young has 6. 6-second difference on the shot clock.
Oh, boy.
And Curry for 3.
It is a tough play because the guy wound up setting the screen.
The 8th time this year that Golden State has scored 60 or more in the first half as Rodney Stuckey barrels into the lane. 2 seconds to play. Curry from 3/4 court, and he hit it.
This weak side help can start waiting now.
They were trying to establish Al Jefferson as Ellis gets inside and scores his first basket. The ball.
You got to get into it right away, otherwise they'll take you out. And you see right here, because again, this had Durant coming off of it as opposed to going to the rim.
And again, Indiana shot just 32% the first half. Thompson dials 3 for the 3rd time.
No way. He tried to make a play. There was no play to be made there, and he got it out to Curry. Yeah, got to take a timeout, guys. Got to get back. I mean, you're playing against a good team. You had him.
Teague and Robinson in the corner for 3.
Yeah. Push it back at him.
He's been in double figures in 6 of the last 7 as Curry banks it in. And you tend to forget, Thompson, is he on the floor? Is Curry? Is Durant? And a 3 from Thaddeus Young.
He's taking the challenge of playing Draymond Green.
Robinson guarding Durant. Pachulia out to set the screen. That's a 2-point shot for Steph Curry. He has 8 in the quarter, 20 on the night. Brooks off the Seraphin screen.
Yeah, he had to shot it first. He has to look at it.
Monte Ellis for 3.
Yeah, you got to look at.
Unfortunately, the Pacer fans not a lot to cheer about tonight as Aaron Brooks hits the.
And I think with Pop, Phil is about it too. But I think Pop is really about making sure guys do their job.
And Draymond Green, that's short from Curry, but the long rebound. Open is Thompson.
And that's why people like playing with Curry, of taking advantage of that. And I didn't think, this is, I'm not sure how much it made a difference. I didn't think Steph Curry was healthy. Remember, he'd hurt his knee. He gets it in the basketball.
Fires a 3, and there it is.
I'm telling you, he can get it in the West. I was talking to Donnie Walsh about this, the gentleman who is really the advisor to Larry Bird and Kevin Pritchard, who's been here for 30. What I think validates most guys as players is whether or not they've been part of a championship environment. That's what David West is trying to do.
Jefferson's 1 from 3-point range. That's Ian Clark. They like him. He was the last pick of the first round in 2015 as Clark gets 2 more.
So he couldn't set him up for anything.
McCall hit a 3. This one not there. And Livingston to David West with a left hand.
You may not be able to throw it, recognize it, whatever the case is, as quickly as they can. But you may not have your teammates in positions
that they maybe didn't know about. And he mentioned Raheem Christmas, and he said he reminds us of Dale Davis. We've seen Dale Davis do things like Raheem just
8 straight games, 30 assists or more. This will be their 8th straight win. Clark for 3.
I mean, and if Joe Young is pushed in the action, you want to see people that are going to continue to play and compete regardless.
Show and go, and there's another one.
I don't think he heard me the first time. 2 years ago, they were the world champions, and they played the Pacers on a back-to-back after a big win. Pacers didn't have juice, and you obviously get some things going for Golden State.